Hiya everyone, Amy here with Amy's Wares, and I have some double stencil paper hugs coming at you. Now this is the new dotted flower stencil and the shadowed hugs and love, I think. Here's a photo of the finished card to show you the direction that we're headed, but I will link all of the details and products that I used in the video description box below if you expand and scroll down. Just picking some beautiful colors here from Catherine Pooler. These are mini ink pads. These are the size that I collect. I have clay mask, I have sparkling berry, and I believe that's tranquil. If I'm wrong, I will link that below. But I'm going to start with the dotted flower stencil. This is one of the new February release stencils at the shop. Be sure to check out the rest. There's some seasonal, there's some that are great for year-round usage, but I'm going to use a couple of them in today's stencil, doubled up to create this fun today's stencil. Today's card. Wow. I need more coffee in my life. Anyway, I'm starting off with this blue color here, and I'm going kind of in the opening of the star in the center, and then I'm going to work outward. Now I am bearing in mind color theory here, meaning I'm going to not go from the blue into the orange because that will kind of create a bit of a neutral brown. It'll create a bit of a muddy color. So blue and pink get along, so I'm going to go from the blue to the pink and then the pink to the orange because the pink and the orange will get along. So I hope that makes sense. Obviously where the blue overlaps with the pink, it makes a little bit of a purple, so that's kind of a fun little added benefit. But I'm trying to leave the tips of those dotted stars open just so I can kind of come in with the orange color. So I'm trying to kind of throw in all three colors here, but I am working on that light gray cardstock, so it's a little bit muted in color overall, but I'm okay with that. So if they do end up overlapping and it makes it a little bit muddy, that's okay. Just bear in mind whatever colors you choose for this, just to see if they're colors that get along with each other. So if you work with colors that are right next to each other, analogous colors on the color wheel, then they'll tend to blend better together. Whereas if you do colors opposite of each other on the color wheel, those are the ones that are more likely to kind of create a bit of a muddy neutral color. So here's the shadowed hugs and hello, that's what it's called. And I'm going to use one of the sentiments here. So the reason they're called shadowed is when you get the stencil, you'll get a second layer that has little rectangle openings that match up perfectly with the sentiment. So you can kind of create your own little labeled sentiment if you want. But as you can see, I'm just using the sentiment itself as it fits perfectly in that opening of the star. I'm going to cut the panel down with this wonky stitched rectangle die. I believe this is from MFT. Like I said, I'll link everything in the video description box below. If you use my links, it's no additional cost to you. But if you do shop for anything at a Colorful Life Designs, do be sure to use my coupon AMYFAN10 as you'll save 10% on your complete order. Now I'm using a white gel pen to create a little bit of a drop shadow and to fill in the openings on the letters like the P's and the E's, just to kind of finish off these letters. This is obviously an optional step. It looks fine without it, but I'm just adding this extra little design feature here just to kind of add to the design. But I have that nice stitched wonky edge, which kind of gives it a nice finished edge as well. Nice finished look on the card. And that's going to cut it down slightly smaller than A2 size and leave a white border, which I actually like on this design. So I am going to tie in a little bit more white with my card bling here. This is also from Colorful Life Designs. And you guessed it, you can use my coupon for that too. So I'm going to use this glossy white card bling and put that down in a smattering. 3 on the top, 2 on the bottom, and that finishes the card. So be sure to check out the rest of the February release. There's loads of awesome new stencils in the shop, and I will see you next time. Bye.